On the show.
Thanks, man.
I was even telling you in the background saying, finally.
Thanks, man.
We have a hit song. We have a hit song this year.
Man. Thank you.
I'm not trying to take away something that you haven't worked. There's so many works that you have done.
True.
You have been touring the world as well.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this year. You don't drop songs every day.
No.
And when you drop a song, a record, because of the amazing songs, how you've been dropping out songs, amazing songwriter. But let's talk about this year, 2023, on Tio Nason's World. How has it been for you?
It's been growth, man. It's been like a year of growth for me. A year of growth, a year of a lot of change, a year of like manifestation. It's been beautiful for me. And it's been amazing to just see some certain things that you work towards or you've been working towards coming to fruition, just parts of your life that are growing and manifesting the things that you've always waited for. So it's been a year of growth for me.
Let's talk about your tours. Some of the things that you've been up to this year.
Well, I have been touring, I think, for the past, 2 or 3 years, but that's also been amazing. Very eye-opening. The exposure, crazy. The growth as well, just like being exposed to a different level of professionalism, a different level of doing things, even just personally as an artist. It's been amazing. Did a tour with Billie Eilish, was on tour with Sample the Great. We toured America, North America, South America. We toured Europe. We did over 100 shows. We did Australia, New Zealand, you name it. So that was amazing as well. Can't complain.
But anyways, Tio Nason, it's great having you once again right on the Jeff Lunch.
Thanks,
also, one can find out about this song, Mutima.
Come on now.
Hey! I remember when you sent the song, and we're having this conversation, you and I. You were telling me, saying, tell me how this song sounds. And I've always said this. The first few seconds of listening to a song, you tell that this is a drop song.
Wow,
And it just gives me those goosebumps where I'm just feeling like this is a song. And for the fact that you went local with the language. Let's talk about the inspiration and what made you to do such a song.
Wow. I always say, for me, I'm very sensitive to my spirit or whatever is going on inside me. I'm very sensitive to that, and that's what usually guides me creatively as well. So when I started working on this song, it was just most of the times when I start writing a song, I never know where it will end. I just go. I just open myself up, to whatever my spirit is trying to pour out into that particular piece of art. So I never even know where it's gonna end up. But by the time I was done with the chorus, I knew that, hey, this is something special, because I always start my songs with the chorus. For me, if the chorus is not right, because the chorus is the climax of the song, So for me, if a chorus isn't right, then I go back and tweak stuff. But the inspiration behind it was just my journey through my artistic journey, my journey through relationships, and that's why I don't like telling people what my art means, this song just means this. And I'm so glad, because the messages I get about this song is the way I feel about my partner, the way I feel about my wife, or the way I feel about my husband, this song perfectly explains it. Somebody else tells me, oh my gosh, this song is my relationship with God. The way I relate with God is very, accurate with this song. Another person tells me, wow, dude, this song with my professional career and how I've fought, for my career, this song just expresses how I feel. And I'm so happy, because that means my art, I love leaving it open-ended and let you tell me what the music means to you.
But sorry to cut you, but when you were writing this song, did you have a clear picture saying this is a message I'm trying to put across?
Of course. Yes, of course. It's just not written in stone that this is the only meaning it carries, you know. For me, it's a song about triumph. It's a song about resistance, about being resilient. It's a song about making up your mind in a world that's always throwing distractions at you, you know, but then you still just stand and say, this is what I've chosen. This is what my heart wants, you know, this is my position with my heart. Whether that position is being in love with someone, whether that position is, you know, your career, what you've chosen to do, you know what I mean? But if that's your passion, you know, that's what your heart has chosen. So for me, that was the driving force. The driving force was just like the feeling that you get, even as a creative, of just choosing your path, just holding on to something that you've chosen, even when the world is telling you, voila, you know. So yeah.
We have different people relating to this song.
Yeah.
Some are taking it from the love perspective.
Yes, yes.
Some are taking it from their life narrative.
Yes.
Like I said, there's so many situations that you can get to apply to this song.
Yeah.
Which angle was Tio taking this song? Since you're the one who did this song.
Yeah.
Which angle were you taking it when you were writing this song?
I think that's why it resonates with everyone on different levels. Because remember when I said I intentionally leave my art open-ended. Yeah. Like for me, it's because there's a lot of directions I've also been through. There's a lot of things that have happened to me in my life that connect with this song, and they all come from different perspectives. So it was a very deliberate thing for me to make it as open-ended as possible, because that's just life, man. Like life doesn't care whether today you are in love or, you know, maybe you got fired from your job. Life doesn't care. It just happens to us, you know. So I wrote this song from that perspective, from like, you know, whether it's love, I've had to fight for it. You know, in my personal life, I've had to fight for love before. I've had to fight for my career, my entire career. I've had to fight for it. My faith, I've had to fight for my faith, because there's people that have, you know, taken a position to say, who didn't think I'm worthy of having my faith, or, you know, you know what I mean? But that's you fighting for your faith, like for what you believe in. So for me, I came from all angles. I won't even lie to you, because I've been affected in all the areas, in all those areas. I've fought for love before. I've fought for my faith before. I've fought for my career before. So I just wanted people to find something that is like giving them hope and relating to the struggles that they've been through. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Let's talk about the quality. You don't compromise on quality. It's something that I've noticed about you, not just from the audio, but also the visual. You make sure that what you put out is on point. Let's talk about the quality of the audio first. This song, the production. Maybe let's break it down. Who produced this song? Is the guy Zambian? That's a question that I've been getting. I remember the first time I played this song on radio. The first question that someone asked me saying, who did this song?
Who produced it?
Who produced the song rather? And I didn't hear the production in this song being like Janama Kambati, Shan. Like, who did the song? Who produced the song? You did the song, but who produced the song?
So the thing is, being a perfectionist that I am, I always strive for like excellence, and over my career I've had to like self-produce or co-produce. So I co-produced this with my producer. His name is the Beatbanger. So he's the one that kind of like worked on the beats. Of course, we co-produced together. I do my own engineering. So it's like a partnership. It's like, because like even when he's producing, I'm like, okay, no, that kick is not working. Let's find this kick. Okay, no, there's a vibe that's missing. Let's put this. Let's put that. So that's how him and I work. Like, we don't work isolated, like where, he just comes with a beat and says, hey, I've got a beat, you know, what do you think, or do something on it. There's been a few times where that happens, but we work better when we're working together. So I co-produced this with my producer, Beatbanger. I did the vocal mixing and vocal engineering. He then mastered it. So it's a partnership. We work really well together. We've got good chemistry.
Let's talk about a few days when you dropped the song. The love was not too much. Until slowly was getting people's somewhere people are accepting the song, and now when you go somewhere, Kuchalo over the weekends, you just know that when the song is playing, then the country has accepted the song.
I love the fact. My art has always been the kind that grows on people. I'm not the kind of guy that drops a song today and then the whole country, you know what I mean? Like for me, and I like that. Of course, as an artist, there's times when you reach a level where everything you just drop is just hot. You know what I mean? That's a journey of an artist. You reach a point where everything you drop, everyone's crazy about it. Sometimes whether it's good or not, you know, people are just hyped because, you know, they've grown to be accustomed to your sound. You know, sometimes that's good, and it's both good and bad for an artist, because if you're an artist that gets comfortable easily, you then start getting comfortable, you don't evolve. Before you know it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's usually what happens to artists if they don't constantly try to evolve and constantly pushing themselves. So when you're releasing anything and anything is a hit, if you're an artist that easily gets comfortable, that becomes bad for your craft or your artistic, you know, craft, because you then become comfortable and you don't push yourself, you don't try something new because you want to stick to the same thing that people respond to. So yeah.
So the first visual that you dropped was the showroom video.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like that's my favorite. I've been saying it right here on radio, saying that's my favorite showroom. You dropped the actual visual.
So what's showroom? Like showroom is the guys that do
the one that you did in just in the studio with a duck.
Oh, okay. I just don't want people to get confused and think I did it with the showroom guys.
No. What I mean is like a showroom, like in a room.
Okay. But there is guys that call themselves showroom, right? That
what do you call that? The one that you did, the first video that you dropped.
Yeah. I don't know what you call it. It's just I don't know. You can call it anything, man. It's just that I'm conscious that I've seen something that says showroom somewhere.
Okay, what I mean is that something
like a performance video.
Performance video.
Which
you dropped. Yeah. Which is my favorite.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Then the actual video dropped.
Yeah.
I'm watching the visual. I don't know. Maybe I was expecting too much.
Yeah.
But a little bit disappointed.
Really?
Somewhere. I'm being honest.
I think no. It's true. And that's the thing about when you drop a song and people are expecting a video.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own videos in their heads. Yeah. Like everybody creates, and this is why I'm not a fan of remixes. Everybody has been saying, do a remix with so-so, do a remix with so-so, do a remix with so-so. Everybody has a remix that they want to hear in their head. So if I did a remix today and featured someone, they'll still say, me, I like the original better. You know what I mean? Because they have a way that they want. So it's similar with that. It's also like movies. Like once you watch a trailer, or you are expecting a movie to be a certain way, and then it comes out. That's why I don't watch trailers anymore. But I appreciate your honesty, and it's true that could be, maybe you were expecting the obvious, like you wanted a story.
Yeah,
exactly. So that's the obvious.
Story.
That's the obvious.
Then I just see.
That's the obvious. So for me, how I create is, okay, what's the most obvious thing that people would expect? And then if I get that answer, I go left. So for me, I just wanted something abstract, something that would show like the beauty of like even just like African women, like dark-skinned African women. I cast purposefully dark-skinned African women because lately in our country there's been, a system or a habit of glorifying people that bleach their skins, and then we glorify them even while they talk down to people that are dark-skinned. It's one thing to do what you like, yes, but don't intimidate other people and step on them and try to, take away their self-esteem. I remember seeing a video of some celebrity, who was talking about people that are dark-skinned and then, calling them like it's just dirt, like fecal, which is a wrong way of thinking. That's a wrong way of thinking. That's inferiority complex at its highest, There's no way. You have to be proud of where you come from. You have to be proud of your skin, your dark skin, And so for me, that was very important to bring out in my video because I really wanted to showcase our beautiful women, our beautiful melanated women in Zambia. So yeah, that was really important.
Nice. Let's go play the song in case you're visiting Zambia for the very first time. You haven't heard this song. This is one of the songs that has been on our number one one spot for 2 weeks on Joy FM. Trust me, this one is coming all the way from Tio Nason. The title of the song is Mutima. Call us up on the other side. Tell us, where did you hear this song first? And which one is your favorite? Between the performance visual as well as the actual visual. Yeah, we're putting that on debate right now. That we're talking about right on the Jeff Lunch. You have been voting for that song to be on our countdown right there as well. I remember this song was competing with 4na5, Nali Tumpa.
Oh, for real?
Plus other songs. Other songs that made it. There was Judgment Day by Dismo. These are big songs in the country. And it was just there. And like I said from the start, I love how it was growing. It started from number 18 because we do the top 20 until it found itself on number 1. Then on number 1, it stayed there for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Now it's still on the counter, and now it's on number 4 from number 1. It stayed on number 1 for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Then it went straight up to number 4.
Ish, my people, man. Like, I've always had a loyal fan base. Like, I've always had people that always check on me, like always check on my work, like online, like, yo, what's new? Even when I release something that isn't like, you know, wildfire. You know, there's always people that are there. There's always like I've always had a loyal fan base. That's one thing I can say. You know, and I'm really, really thankful, you know, to my people, like that have always, you know, supported me, and I'm just glad that crowd is growing, you know, like I'm really proud of like even just like the family I've had online, you know, and I can see that grow, you know. I've had people inboxing like, yo, I knew you from the Black Panther song, and then now I've just discovered like all these songs you've ever done, and it's so crazy that you are amazing, you know, like I love your work. So I've had my fan base grow, even just people that are discovering me now in the past 2 years, and I'm really grateful. Yeah.
I've always asked you this question. I remember the last time we had a conversation on TV.
Yeah.
I was trying to find out from you, most especially you've been touring, going outside there.
Yeah.
But you get back, going back to your roots in this song.
Yeah.
In this language.
Yeah.
Like, and it becomes a big song in the country.
Yeah.
These are some things that we get to find out from people that go diaspora.
Yeah.
From Tio Nason's world, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe in your own opinion, what advice would you give to other artists why it's very important to maintain language despite you going outside there?
I think it's not, I would say it's not even about the language. I think people relate to anything that's authentic. So there's certain people that have grown in Zambia, that are Zambian and have grown up here. But maybe they were raised in a home where they only spoke English. You know, they went to private school where they didn't speak vernacular. You know, they played with their fellow friends that only spoke English and so can't really express themselves deeply in the local language, you know, but are passionate, or maybe they are a rapper, or they're a singer. What I'm going to say is that it's not about the language. It's not about me singing in Nyanja or a Nyanja hybrid that has some chewa in it or whatever. I think it's about authenticity. If you stay true to yourself, because for me, that's me. You know, I grew up, I was orphaned at a young age. I grew up being raised in different homes. So in one
I saw that
home,
on Facebook, and few people know about that.
No,
and people perceive you saying, "We're a rich kid." Dude.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, but unfortunately, you know, that's not unfortunately. That's my story, and I own it. And you know, I find authenticity in that. For me, that's me, because I grew up in a home where I was spoken to in Chewa. My late father only spoke to me in either English or Tumbuka, you know, and I'm so grateful. Even if I was like so tiny, I was like 3 years old, just like 4 or 5, he only spoke to me in like either English or Tumbuka. And yeah, like every place I passed through, I picked up something, like for my character, something that helped me grow, even just something that became part of my character. So my journey, every place I stopped at, there's something that I picked up. So even just me being able to create in local language, that's because of where I come from. You know, that's because of my past, and you know, so that's part of me. So I think what people identify with is that authenticity. Yeah.
Was doing a test on you just to be sure about it, not because you want to be a motivational speaker on radio right now. So call us up for the number 0977-165-743 and tell us about the song, Tio Nason Mutima song. Have you heard it? If you have not, if you are listening to the song for the very first time, you can share with us right here. If there are any questions that you'd like to find out from us, today's guests here, get to call us up and munga funse iri yonse. So 0977-165-743 or 0953-323-738 or 0960-969-269. So before we get to play your requests, if you can right now, call me up right now and get to ask Tio Nason any question that you'd like to find out. So before we get to pick up a call, the other thing I'd like to find out from you is also, this song is out, current big song in the country.
Yeah.
What next?
Wow, just more, man. More creativity, more growth.
Does this give you more confidence saying people still believe in your stuff?
I think that confidence I've always had for a while, and that's why I've always created for myself. Like I tell artists this, create for yourself, because people always change. What people like today, they won't like tomorrow. So you will be chasing the wind if you constantly try to please people, or please what, you know, try to appease what people, you know, are more keen to to listen to. So find your place. Find a place where when you create, you are satisfied. If it satisfies you, I guarantee you people will respond, because that's them responding to the authenticity of your creation. So yeah, just create the best work you can and make sure you love it. When people respond, and they will, it might take time, it might not be in a day, but yeah, just keep creating whatever is true to yourself.
Any events that maybe we should expect you performing, like anything, event shows, anything lined up for this year before it ends?
I think still under wraps, nothing that I can officially announce or I'm authorized to officially announce yet. So yeah, I'm with like new management now, so yeah, I just finished some paperwork, so there's stuff that, there's a way we're doing things now. I just can't say, oh, I featured in this, or oh, we're planning this. I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay.
But people will know. Whenever it's ready, they'll know.
So before this management, you were managing your stuff by yourself.
I've kind of always have. I've had a team, but of course I've always been like the executive producer for my stuff. With my other business partner, but in terms of creatively, I've always been the creative head for my stuff. That's the only way. Yeah, I've always been the creative head for my stuff. It's just that now the team is kind of growing bigger, so yeah.
Okay, still having a conversation with Tio Nason right here. So before we get to play another song, one more song, there's a song that I want to surprise him with. But before that, let me do this. Let me play this song again for the second time. Check it.
say I'm better than Joy FM. Please don't give me the praise. Don't give me what I don't deserve. 'Cause I'm just a trail. I'm just a trail. I'm just a trail of stardust. Hey, you get up in the morning, you feeling good, feeling right, just like you should. He a church boy, he sang pretty good. The limelight got him feeling out Hollywood. 'Cause everybody knows him, everybody loves him. And when he do a little something, everybody does it. He say you're reppin' God, he say you're reppin' Christ. But when the spotlight fades, he ain't living right. And now he's sick of playing in the same. He preaching it, but he ain't living it. He's sick of being the one to do the talking, never does the walking. But it's time he does some listening. Now his sins have been forgiven, and now he's living what his preaching is. Every time you tell him name it tight, he just grab the mic and say Christ is the superstar. Please don't sing the best, don't sing better than the rest. Please don't give me the praise, don't give me what I don't deserve. 'Cause I'm just a trail, I'm just a trail of stardust, leading to the superstar. She a church girl, she's so fly. She walked into the service like a supermodel. She's in the choir, she's on fire. When she say hi, all the brothers say hey, hello. Everybody know her, everybody love her. And when she quote them scriptures, it's like honey from a bottle. She say she rippin' God, she say she rippin' Christ. But when the spotlight fades, she ain't living right. And now she's sick of playing innocent. She reaching it, but she ain't living it. She's sick of being the one to do the talking, never does the walking. But it's time she does some listening. And now since you've been forgiven, and now she living what she's preaching. Every time you tell her you can fly, she just turn around and say Christ is a superstar. Please don't say the best, don't say better than the rest. Please don't give me the praise, don't give me what I don't deserve. 'Cause I'm just a trail, I'm just a trail of stars.
So we had to throw it back. That's a surprise I had for you. I know a couple of people are locked on right now.
That's a dope surprise. That's a dope surprise.
Which way did you do this song? 2011?
2011, yeah. 2011. Must have been 2011.
Yeah. So much in growth, critical content.
Thank you.
But still timeless music. It's an amazing song.
Thank you.
Stardust is one of the songs that some of us we used to listen to like, hey,
and I was asking people because everybody still says like, they don't believe it was Zambian that did it. So I was asking people online on Facebook, like people that still say, you can't believe it's a Zambian song. Were you just ignoring the Tumbuka parts? Like, were you just like closing your ears when the Tumbuka comes on? Because like I sang in Tumbuka at the end. But yeah, it's a song that's very close to me. Yeah.
It has always been a Tio Nason type of arrangement of dropping songs. Like you just drop a song, okay? Like this song Stardust.
Yeah.
We didn't even officially see it somewhere.
Yeah.
It was just everywhere, somehow.
Yeah.
It's almost the same thing with Mutima song. Nothing attached to it. Clean dropping of a song, not to take away from other people that are putting out good creative work by dropping their songs, but the Mutima song dropped without anything attached. What I mean by scandal or anything attached to it, just went viral somewhere. Enough respect to that. To be honest with you, I respect you for that as well.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
But anything that you wanted to talk to your fans, people are listening right now, before we call it a wrap?
Well, I think my message has always been staying true to yourself. This world can be really cruel. Online can be really cruel. A lot of people struggle with self-esteem, insecurities, you know, and then they're split up in two groups. There's people that are, you know, bullied because of their, you know, attempts to being true to themselves and pursue what they love, and then there are people that do the bullying who are, you know, just confused because they are insecure about the things they love and the things they would like to do. So because they don't have that courage to pursue their dreams or to pursue the things they love, they turn that into like a negative energy that they put on other people, you know. And so the world can be cruel, but all I can say is that stay true to who you are. That will always open doors for you. It'll always open doors for you. Believe in yourself and stay true to who you are.
Yeah. It was great having a conversation with you, right? Just talk about the Mutima song.
Thanks,
really
man.
appreciate
Thank
right
you.
on the DJ Flange. Let's go straight back to the song again for the third time. This is how much we love this song on Joy FM. Yeah.